Tonight, there's an effort to elevate a historic Maine landmark.
Leaders in Maine are pushing for the Francis Perkins Homestead in Newcastle to become a national monument. News 4 Maine's Donovan Lynch joins us live from Newcastle with more about why many say this effort is so important. Donovan.
Yeah, Zach, and this effort really dates back to March. That's when President Biden signed an executive order to identify sites across the United States that honor the contributions of women to U.S. history. And leaders in Maine identified this 57-acre property, the Francis Perkins Homestead, as exactly that. Now, Francis Perkins was the first woman to serve as a cabinet secretary. She did so under President Franklin Roosevelt, and leaders in Maine gathered with the Secretary of the Interior, Deb Haaland, to highlight exactly why this area should be a national monument. They pointed to Francis Perkins's work helping to establish Social Security, minimum wage, workers' protections, and of course the New Deal, which was associated with that Roosevelt administration. Also of note is that the Secretary of the Interior, Deb Haaland, is herself a first. She's the first Native American to serve in a presidential cabinet. So the goal here was really to make the pitch of why this area where Francis Perkins spent time and really felt was her home. She spent a lot of time here when she was not in Washington. The goal today was to make a pitch of why this should be elevated to a national monument. Of course, the authority to do that rests solely in the hands of President Biden under the Antiquities Act of 1906. So it will be ultimately up to President Biden whether to elevate this national landmark into a monument. Zach and Chris.
All right, Donovan Lynch live in Newcastle tonight. Thank you.